After leaving his childhood home, Haridasa Thakur stayed for some time in the forest of Benapola. Haridasa Thakur constructed a cottage in a solitary forest. There he planted a tulsi plant, and in front of the tulsi he would chant the holy name of the Lord 300,000 times daily. He chanted throughout the entire day and night.
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The village of Benapola is situated in the district of Yasohara, which is now in Bangladesh. From his personal example, we can understand that chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa Maha Mantra and becoming highly elevated in Krishna consciousness is very simple. Without difficulty, one can sit down anywhere, especially on the bank of the Ganges, Jamuna, or any other sacred river, devise a sitting place or cottage, plant a tulsi tree, and before the tulsi, chant Hare Kṛṣṇa Maha Mantra undisturbed. Haridasa Thakur used to chant the holy name on his beads 300,000 times daily. Throughout the entire day and night, he would chant the 16 names of the Hare Kṛṣṇa Maha Mantra. One should not, however, imitate Haridasa Thakur, for no one else can chant the holy name 300,000 times a day. Such chanting is for the Mukta Purush, or liberated soul. We can follow his example, however, by chanting at least 16 rounds of the Hare Kṛṣṇa Maha Mantra on beads every day and offer respect to the tulsi plant. This is not at all difficult for anyone, and the process of chanting the Hare Kṛṣṇa Maha Mantra with a vow before the tulsi plant has such great spiritual potency that simply by doing this, one can become spiritually strong. Therefore, we request the members of the Hare Kṛṣṇa movement to follow Haridasa Thakur's example rigidly. Chanting 16 rounds does not take much time, nor is offering respects to the tulsi plant difficult. The process has immense spiritual potency. One should not miss this opportunity.
For his bodily maintenance, he would go to a Brahmana's house and beg some food. He was spiritually so influential that all the neighboring people worshipped him.
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In the days of Haridasa Thakur, all the Brahmins worshipped Narayan in the form of Shalagram Shila. Therefore, begging from a Brahmin's house meant taking Krishna Prasadam, which is transcendental. If we take food from the houses of others, such as karmis, we shall have to share the qualities of those from whom we take alms. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took prasadam in the houses of Vaishnavas. This is the general process. The members of the Krishna consciousness movement are advised not to take food from anywhere but a Vaishnav's or a Brahmin's house, where deity worship is performed.
A landholder named Ramachandra Khan was the zamindar of that district. He was very envious of Vaishnavas and was therefore a great atheist. Unable to tolerate that such respect was being offered to Haridasa Thakur, Ramachandra Khan planned in various ways to dishonor him. By no means could he find any fault in the character of Haridasa Thakur. Therefore, he called for local prostitutes and began a plan to discredit His Holiness. Ramachandra Khan said to the prostitutes,
"There is a mendicant named Haridasa Thakur. All of you devise a way to deviate him from his vows of austerity." Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Devotional service is the path of Vairagya Vidya, renunciation and knowledge. Haridasa Thakur was following this path, but Ramachandra Khan planned to induce him to break his vows. Renunciation means renunciation of sensual pleasure, especially the pleasure of sex. Therefore, a brahmachari, sannyasi, or vanaprast is strictly prohibited from having relationships with women. Haridasa Thakur was strictly renounced, and thus Ramachandra Khan called for prostitutes, because prostitutes know how to break a man's vow of celibacy by their feminine influence, and thus pollute a mendicant or a person engaged in devotional life. It was impossible for Ramachandra Khan to induce any other woman to break Haridasa Thakur's vow, and therefore he called for prostitutes. Free mingling with women has never been possible in India, but for one who wanted to associate with society girls, they were available in the district of prostitutes. There were prostitutes in human society even during Lord Krishna's time, for it is said that the prostitutes of Dwarka city came forth to receive the Lord. Although they were prostitutes, they were also devotees of Krishna.